Hello YouTube, this is Morgan, Airspeed Prime here at my next Steven Universe episode review. This one's going to be for Season 4, Episode 7, Onion Gang. Not doing this one on camera just because I'm recording this fairly late. The lighting wouldn't work, it'd be a horrible looking video, so audio only unfortunately for this time out. But I don't really have a lot to say because this wasn't a great episode. I don't think there was anything overly wrong with the episode. It's just, why are we having episodes like this at this stage of the series? I almost want to recount word for word the kind of general thoughts I had about this type of episode based on Future Boys Ultron, but I'm not gonna, and I'm just gonna make it pretty short and just say these aren't the type of episodes I want to see. It was cool, fine, you want to give the character of Onion a bit more depth, but you didn't really give him more depth. You introduce, basically like Future Boys Ultron, introduce a character who is only really important to one of the most minor characters you've presented in the show. We'll probably never see those other kids again, and the impact on the actual recurring character of Onion I don't think is going to be felt overly dramatically, or it's not going to be really reflected all that much over the upcoming episodes. So in short, it's an episode that didn't have a lot of impact, don't think will be remembered for all that much, and just all round is a kind of fairly, I think, forgettable episode. Timing very bad on the episode. This would have been fine as like a season 1 episode, but season 4 attempting to give the first piece of key development to some of these more minor characters. What is this show doing? How is this the same show as the end of season 3? Absolutely baffling decision to have episodes like this. As I said, there was really nothing to this episode. Like, okay, Onion has other friends. Slightly interesting that the episode basically only had Steven talking, and then some of the kids kind of made noises or said a word or two. That was interesting enough, but again, it's just like there's not a lot there to it. You attempted to have this weird arc of like Steven thought Onion was lonely, but he's the lonely one, and you kind of had this whole idea of like, okay, time has passed, people are going back to school, just the idea that he called up Connie, but she's preparing to go back to school. Okay, that's fine, Summer of Steven is coming to an end, and it's highlighted in the show that Summer is coming to an end, but in terms of the plot and stuff like that, what does that actually mean? Like, where is the plot? Like, just all these kind of factors come into play for just, this wasn't a very good episode. I don't get what they were going for, and it was overall frustrating to watch, knowing that they could have used these 11 minutes for something else much more important. Because look at last week's episode, the one about Pearl. That was interesting because it's one of the main characters. You touched on a aspect of her main character arc and dealt with it. With Onion here, you've basically had to, realistically, properly, set him up as a character again, because we only get to see him occasionally in the show, and try to develop something about him, but you didn't really. I like that by the end of the episode, there seemed to be like a big, important kind of understanding between the two, where like they are actually like friends now, as opposed to just two people in Beach City who sometimes were in each other's presence, hung out together a little bit. But really, I don't have a lot else to say about the episode. So this is probably the shortest review of anything I've ever done before. There's really not a lot else to say. In the comments, let me know what your thoughts were on this episode. Because my review is so short and I don't have a lot to say, I really want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Obviously, I'm relatively, as I said before, relatively new to Steven Universe, so I'm not used to just having the one weekly episode be duds like this. So let me know what your thoughts are compared to like the rest of the series. How good, bad is this episode? Or is there something to this episode that I missed? But yeah, I'm going to end the video there just by saying, if you want to follow me on social media, links to my Twitter and Tumblr are in the description. And if you want to support my channel so I can make more videos, better videos, links to my Patreon page and also my PayPal donation link are also in the description below. But that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.